Hi, my dear children. Good morning. This is our 11th module, last part of the topic. Hope you have understood all those parts discussed earlier. Ordinary people and the crimes against humanity. How did the common people react to Nazism? And we are trying to analyze from the point of view of a common civilian. Many saw the world through Nazi eyes and spoke their mind in Nazi language. They felt hatred and anger surge inside them when they saw someone who looked like a Jew. They marked the houses of Jews and reported suspicious neighbors. They genuinely believed Nazism would bring prosperity and improve general well-being. But as a matter of fact, their calculation was wrong. But not every German was a Nazi. Many organized active resistance to Nazism, braving police repression and death. The large majority of Germans, however, were passive onlookers and apathetic witnesses. They were too scared to act, to differ, to protest. They preferred to look away. Pastor Niemöller, a resistance fighter, observed an absence of protest and uncanny silence amongst the ordinary Germans in the face of brutal and organized crimes committed against people in the Nazi Empire. He wrote movingly about the silence. First, they came for the communists. Well, I was not a communist, so I said nothing. Then they came for the Social Democrats. Well, I was not a Social Democrat, so I did nothing. Then they came for the trade unionists, but I was not a trade unionist. And then they came for the Jews, but I was not a Jew, so I did little. Then, when they came for me, there was no one left who could stand up for me. What Jews felt in Nazi Germany is different story altogether. Charlotte Bert's secretary secretly recorded people's dreams in her diary and later published them in a highly disconcerting book called Third Reich of Dreams. She describes how Jews themselves began believing in the Nazi stereotypes about them. They dreamt of their hooked noses, black hair and eyes, Jewish look and body movements. The stereotypical image publicized in the Nazi press haunted the Jews. They troubled them even in their dreams. Jews died many deaths even before they reached the gas chamber. Information about Nazi practices had trickled out of Germany during the last years of the regime. But it was only after the war, after the Second World War ended, and Germany was defeated, that the world came to realize the horrors of what had happened. While the Germans were preoccupied with their own plights, miserable conditions as a defeated nation emerging out of the rubble, the Jews wanted the world to remember the atrocities and sufferings they had endured during the Nazi killing operations, also called Holocaust. At its height, a ghetto inhabitant had said to another that he wanted to outlive the war just for half an hour, Presumably, he meant that he wanted to be able to tell the world about what had happened in Nazi Germany. This indomitable spirit to be a witness and to preserve the documents can be seen in many ghetto and camp inhabitants who wrote diaries, kept notebooks, and created archives. On the other hand, when the war seemed lost, the Nazi leadership distributed petrol to its functionaries to destroy all incriminating evidence available in office. Yet, the history and the memory of the Holocaust live on in memories, fictions, documentaries, poetry, memorials, and museums in many parts of the world today. They are a tribute to those who resisted it, an embarrassing reminder to those who collaborated, and a warning to those who watched in silence. Hi children, hope you have understood this part. Read the textbook well and try to find the answer to this question. Thank you.